Hello people, this is me on, well, paint.net, as you can probably tell. I am, whew, well, let's just get started with what I'm doing today in this thing. So, I put out a thing that said, what should I do in these videos? And the first response that I got was, make a sword. And since there is no way I can teach you directly how to make a sword, because there's a million different ways you can make them, I just thought I would go through the steps in which I take to make a sword. Now the first one is a template, and that is what this is. It has a dark blue outline. As you can see, that is blue, it's not black, and a light blue interior to everything. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that the first step I go through is making a template, and I may make a video later on making a template if you want me to. And then I take the template. Actually no, I take the template. Nearest neighbor, keep that on nearest neighbor. Make sure it's on nearest neighbor. Make it 512, and then it zooms out. And so it's the same thing, but it's in 512 by 512. Oh shit. As you can see, that's 512 by 512. Anyways, so that's that, and then you want to make the sword 512 by 512 itself, like every little bit to it. But I'm gonna do that off camera, or sure, off camera, that works. And then I'll show you the result, and then we'll get into it. I probably will make a video later on how to do those things, like doing them off camera, and like the things I'm doing off camera. I'll make a video later on them. Anyways, we'll see you on the other side. Hello, people of the watching community. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, we are back with the 512 by 512 sword, because that's what I changed it into. You can probably tell, you can probably see quite a few similarities between this sword and the 64 by 64 sword. I did add that in, that little lip thing right there. But yeah, regardless, making a sword time. This is the part you want to see. This is what you were looking for. You weren't looking for how to template, and I didn't show you how to template, really. I probably will in a later video. How to template PvP. Anyways, so sword making. So first, to start off, we are going to focus on this little part right here, and that is known as the bladu, or as you normal people call it. I don't know if bladu is actually a part of any language. If it is, fucking sick. If it isn't, I'm making up my own language, I guess. Anyways, regardless. So, bladu. What are we going to do to it? We are going to start off with the design. Now, designs are something that they're really important to, well, they're not really important to a sword. They're almost unimportant in any way, but they add a lot to it. On quite a few swords, you don't see designs on them. Like, what I mean by designs are drawn designs, not effect designs. But, like this right here. This is what I'm going to be using in this design thing. I drew it out before because it looks fucking ballin'. But I almost always do that. I'll draw out things beforehand. If you were to look through my pictures folder, you would see a bunch of different random designs that I have in there, because when I think of a design, I don't instantly make a sword for it. I don't spend like 20-30 minutes on making a sword for it. I'll just draw out the design for 5 seconds, and then I'll get back to whatever I was doing. So anyways, we're gonna add this design into this sword, and you do that by connecting it to there. We could connect it way up here too, actually. Doesn't matter, or we could dupe it up. Throw that right there. Gorgeous, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna do the 2. Now, one thing that you might want to notice here is that this is only happening on one side. Now, and that's because, well, it's not because any reason, I guess. But symmetry is something that, like, people want it, but they don't at the same time. Like, when you're making something, it's easy to make everything symmetrical and pretty and gorgeous like that, but it doesn't make things look better. It usually will make something look worse. Not always, but it usually can make, well, not usually, not even usually, maybe half the time it'll make something look worse, half the time it'll make something look better. It's just, you gotta know when to use it and when not to use it. But anyways, so this is only on one side, because if I duped it and put it on the other side, it probably wouldn't look as good. Regardless, let's keep her going, let's keep her moving. So let's add an effect to this area, this blue part of the blade. We probably won't do the handle or anything else later, or today. We'll work on that next video, because the amount of time that we have is very limited. So, you know, that blows ass. I'm just swearing a lot. I don't know if I've actually said any other swear words today. We're not going to do that. How about now? What was happening there? Is this off? No. Yes. What the fuck is this line? The hell is that bullshit? That's could be. I'll fix that right now, probably. We go like this, and we're gonna go select that, and we're gonna go fill 100 global. Let's go. So that now they should all be the same color. Oh, not like that. There we go. Yeah, they're all the same color. So next stepperoni, we want to add an effect to it. Now this effect could be a glow effect. You could add some noise. You could play around with blurs. Blurs always fun to play around with. Actually, we could do something like that right now. Let's give these shit. This is gonna be complicatrice. Using them big boy words for days. Now, hopefully that's gorgeous. There we go. I'm just trying to select why are you being an asshole? Oh. That's why. Yep. We're gonna just select. No, we're not gonna do global. We're just gonna select these because I don't want to select the other. Control C, get rid of that layer. Add a new layer. Go Control V. Line it up again because it got unlined, and we're gonna blur it out. Why are we gonna blur it out? You'll see what effect it has. Not that much, not that little. There we go. To actually increase the amount there. There you go. See, it gives that background outline. Now you don't want to blur out the original one, or else you'll just get that blur. So it'll look like that, which is not something you really want. Anyways, so that's all fine and sexy. Let's do something with the actual blade itself. Now, something I have done quite a bit in the past before is we'll just select that all. We'll hide this layer for now so you don't get that whole thing. And we'll go noise, add noise, color saturation down. I'm just building a sword right now. You might wonder why. Oh no, I already said that in the fucking when I was making the other thing. What am I talking about? You guys are probably confused that my mind is going through, because my mind is thinking things, but you're You ain't reading my mind right now. I hope. Please don't be reading my mind right now. That looks weird. That looks decent, actually. I've never tried doing something like that. That looks cool. We're gonna try something I haven't done before, and then we're gonna add Gaussian blur. So we're gonna I'm just trying something out right now. We'll see how it goes, right? Layers, layer property. Sorry, I'm not talking. It's just like you want to focus on something, right? I want to make this have a lot more prominence, I guess is the word. Oh, whoops. Not too much, though. Let's see if we can make this look gorgeous or not. That is an interesting looking sword. I've never done this before, so this is a new effect for me, but I like that. That looks pretty fucking dope. Throw in that glow background thing. Damn. Alright, that looks pretty freaking sexy to me. I mean, it might not to you, but I like that. So anyways, I said we were just going to do the blade, and I meant it. There's a blade to a sword that we just made on the spot real quick. Lightning fast, like a zoom. Anyways, we'll make the handle or something in another video, but my internet cannot handle uploading too long videos at once, so we're just gonna go with that. Look at that fucking sexy ass handle we just made. High five. Nice work with the high five. I'm surprised you didn't miss with your hand. It's quite a long distance to high five from. Anyways, I'm done talking and doing stupid things. I'll catch you later when we do that sexy ass handle to match this fucking sexy ass blade. Actually, first, one quick thing I'm gonna do, because there's so much dark spots, I'm gonna make. Is that actually happening right now? Did I really fuck that up? Is that badly? It's not that badly, but we're gonna fill all of this with pure blackness. Oh. Just so that it's darker than these dark spots along the edges. Because if these get lighter than these, then it looks like absolute freaking shit. So regardless, I've extended this way too long. Goodbye, you're sexy, you already know this, I tell you every time. But I just want you to know for sure, you're freaking sexy. Done.